am Dr. Korter Grace Oluwatoyin, a Chief Lecturer of the Department of Statistics, Federal Polytechnic Offa. I am the Principal Investigator on the Aeroponics Delta-2 Project here in Offa. Before I move on to describe the details of our project, this project is a very laudable one in the sense that this innovation will tackle hunger. We have developed a method that will bring about 2,900% increase in tomato yield when you compare it to the traditional method. And I'm going to give a simple illustration. When you look at this PVC, you'll find 30 planting points. And it means that when we begin to plant, we're going to have tomato plants in each of it, as against just one planting spot, which you have with the traditional, or we'll call it the conventional farming system. Now, we will be doing this without using soil. We'll have all our plants suspended in the air. And with this method, we'll have disease-free plants because they're not going to be interacted. There will be no herbs, competing plants around it. All we're going to have is our plant, and we're going to feed them with the nutrients. We'll feed the roots with the nutrient directly. So we'll have 3 times yield aside the volume increase. This project is going to give opportunity to our youth. We're going to have the privilege to introduce this technique to youth, and it will create jobs. Above all, it will reduce hunger. And the scarcity of tomatoes that you usually find when the season is off, with this method, scarcity will be greatly reduced. At this point, what we have is, I'd say we are 1/10 complete. The project still has so many other aspects that are yet to be completed. We need to get more PVCs to work as aeroponic systems for the other 2 tanks. Aside from filling up the other greenhouses, we're going to need to make interlocks into the other greenhouses. Similarly, the seed house, where we need to grow the seedlings, is still uncompleted. So we need to work on it. We need to get the nutrients. We need to build seed beds. The labs, we have a laboratory in here. The purpose of the laboratory is to be able to conduct tests. We want to be exact on the nutrients. What is the difference between what we produce here and the tomato you find in the market? Because at the end of the day, with the method we're going to be using, the nutritional value of our product, the Delta-2 tomato, will be higher than what you have in the market. So we don't just want to say by words of mouth, our tomatoes are better. We want to be able to tell you by what value the vitamin C content of Aeroponics Delta-2 Project tomato is better than what you have in the market, for example. So we need to equip the lab. This is an indoor farming system. And it means that even when you have a space of 50 square meters, as small as that, you can be talking of a truckload of harvest of tomato with this aeroponics system of farming. We're going to be training youths, any category of individual, it doesn't matter your age. Once you have the space, your backyard will train you on how to put up the aeroponics system, and you can begin to grow tomatoes. This system will not only grow tomatoes, it can grow other vegetables. So it can go a long way to save families I want to seize this opportunity on behalf of my team members and my humble self to say a big thank you to the federal government through NASENI for granting us this very rare privilege to host this project.